What? I'm paying how? The bank is keeping how much money? You know, I know this is imaginary. This is an imaginary example. Like I just had a mini heart attack. So let's see how ridiculous this is, because we're gonna see how much interest we paid over the life of the loan. What's up, everybody? I'm Steven Fan Asia Man.
And I'm Cherish Fan.
And welcome back to our channel, Our Fantastic Life,
where we talk about fitness,
finance,
and fun.
So today, we're gonna talk all about amortization schedule. So if you watched any of our previous videos before, we are in the middle of our debt-free journey.
So if you remember, the last video that we did was the TVM solver. After this video, if you haven't seen it, go check that video out. It ties in together. This will be the second part to that video.
Right, so the second tool that you should know is amortization schedule. So basically, amortization schedule is pretty much a chart, or really like a table, and it shows you how your payments are applied towards your loan. Meaning, every time you make a payment on your loan, it's gonna show you that month, that specific month, how much is going towards principal and how much is going towards interest. So at the end of this video, you're gonna see just how ridiculous the amount of money you're paying in interest and how much money you're giving the bank to sign up for a loan. Lastly, we're gonna show you how much money you're gonna save by paying down your debt faster as well.
So still, I don't understand. So what is the point of the amortization schedule?
Like for me personally, I'm a very visual guy, and I'm very data driven. But like most of y'all, we have a car payment. I'm pretty sure most of y'all have let's say a car payment as well. And so you just don't think about it. You know, we have our monthly budget and we just make our car payment, which don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to hit the bell icon, because you're not gonna wanna miss any future videos about our debt-free journey and about budgeting. We're gonna be starting a budgeting series in a couple of weeks, and you're not gonna wanna miss that.
Mind blown.
So yeah, when I look at the amortization schedule, it really puts into perspective, you know, how your monthly payments are applied. And again, it's just so ridiculous when you look at it and you're like, what? I'm paying how? The bank is keeping how much money? And it really kind of motivates you like, yo, I don't want the bank to have any more of my money, so I want to pay down this debt faster. Now, let's dive into Excel.
You see me?
So again, amortization schedule is really good at telling you every time you make a monthly payment, how much is going towards principal and how much is going towards interest. It's also really good at telling you how much interest you're paying over the duration of the loan as well. So here is my amortization schedule that I made on Excel. So here in column A, I have the date. So it's May from the time of this recording. So let's say I get a car tomorrow. The first payment's gonna be in June of 2020. Here in column B, I have a term. You could also use the word periods. Principal is how much is remaining for the loan. Payments, obviously, how much we're paying each month. Column E is gonna be interest, so how much interest we're paying each month, and then what's remaining at the end of that month. Let's go into our handy dandy TVM calculator. I'm not gonna go over too much about TVM calculator. Again, y'all should check out that video after this video. So I'm just gonna kind of gloss over this real quick. So let's just say that we're gonna get a car for $25,000. So we gotta figure out what the payments are. So again, future value, we're gonna pay off the car. Let's use 7% for lucky number 7. And again, we're gonna try to pay this off in 3 years. So 3 times 12, so the periods are gonna be 36 months. So payments will be, you know, I know this is imaginary. This is an imaginary example. Like I just had a mini heart attack thinking about paying $771 for a month for a car.
Oh. It's okay.
This is imaginary.
It's not real.
This is imaginary.
Okay. Relax.
Okay.
Rub some dirt on it.
Okay. They get it, Sally. So back to the amortization schedule. So again, for term, we're gonna make a payment over 36 months. So let's make 36 months. Okay. So if we get a car tomorrow, we have to make the first payments in June. We will be done paying off the car in May of 2023. So principal is what the loan is worth, I guess, that day. Or today. So today, that car principal is $25,000. Okay. Payment is $700 and I'm good. I'm good. I'm over it. I'm okay.
It seems like you were.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, $771.93. Okay, interest. So the way we calculate interest is this is what we're gonna do. We do an equal sign, then I do 2 parentheses. So interest is going to be, okay, so the principal, and then we're going to multiply that by the interest rate. So in our TVM solver example, we use 7% interest rate. So we're going to put it in decimal form. So we're going to multiply that by 0.07 for 7% interest. Then what we're going to do is we're going to divide that by 12 months. So the 7% applies to the interest rate for, I guess, for the whole year. So if there's 12 months in a year, so you divide it, so the monthly interest is going to be divided by 12. Okay, so okay, we pay $771 and the interest is $145. So what's remaining on the balance of that loan is going to be the original principal. We're going to subtract our payment, and then we're going to add back in the interest. So pretty much, essentially what happens is on our first payment, we paid $771, but really only about $630 that goes towards the car. The $145 goes towards the bank, which that just hurts. That just really hurts. But anyways, so the principal for the next month is the remaining balance of last month. So what we're going to do is we're going to equal that to the remaining balance of last month. And then payment is going to be the same. So payment again, we're going to drag this down to $771.93. Then what we can also do is then we can drag these two things down as well. So as you can see, in the first month, more money was going towards interest than in the second month. And so again, I really hate that Excel is very finicky. So again, it's not pretty. I mean, normally what I would do on Excel is I would just get all this, then I would drag it all the way down just to make my life easier. However, Excel is very finicky in that it ends up changing the payment amount. So I then have to do this. I gotta drag, again, very finicky. So we're gonna drag this all the way down. Then I gotta drag this guy from column C all the way down. Again, it's gonna be blank because we haven't put in the other numbers yet. So now we're gonna drag both of these down. And now, voila, our entire amortization schedule has been made. So as you can see on this amortization schedule, the bulk of the interest is paid in the beginning. I mean, again, 145, 142, 138, all of that is going towards the interest, and it's mainly gonna be done in the beginning of the loan. So let's see how ridiculous this is, because we're gonna see how much interest we paid over the life of the loan had we just stuck to the minimum amount that we have to pay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do equals sum, and we started on E2, and it goes down to E37. So in total, we paid $2,800.
Not real. It's not real numbers.
Okay, thank you.
It's not. We don't.
They get it, Sally.
That's not how much we're paying.
I know.
We don't even have that much money. It's like, why would we? We don't. Okay.
So yes, again, it's just ridiculous. The fact that over 3 years, we're essentially giving the bank $2,800 just for us to drive a $25,000 car. That was only based off of 36, okay? Most places want you to sign up for a longer term. Usually they like to have you do it for 60 months or 72 months or sometimes even 84 months. So let's see what happens when we extend it to 72 months. So let's go back to our TVM solver. So originally we did it for 36 months. Let's try it for 72 months. So the new payment now is, okay, not bad. It's really good. I mean, well, in the short term, yes, paying $426 sounds a heck of a lot better than paying $771. So now let's go back to the amortization schedule. Let's say we want to do this in 72 months. So let's drag these two guys and we're going to go down all the way. Ooh, okay. 72 months. And then the new payment is going to be $426.23. So now let's drag this one all the way down to 72. Okay, now let's drag this all the way down because again, Excel doesn't want to make my life easier. Okay, it's blank, but by doing this, it's gonna fill in all the numbers. Okay. All right, so now let's see how much money we're paying in interest if we extend the loan out from 36 months to 72 months. So we're gonna do sum, started at E2, and we're gonna go all the way down to E73. Ay, nako.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, they get it, Sally. They get it, Sally. Okay, so as you can see, when we had the loan for 36 months, right, we were only paying, but we were paying $2,800 in interest for the entire duration. So you extend that out by pretty much another 36 months, yeah, you're pretty much paying double in interest. And that is why most car dealerships want you to sign up for a longer term deal, because then they end up making way more money than they would have. So again, you get a car for $25,000, you make just the minimum payments for the entire duration of the loan. You're gonna pay so much in interest, and so as you can see, you end up paying a lot of money over the span of the loan when you just make their minimum payments. So let's see what happens though whenever you pay a little bit more each month. So instead of paying $771, let's just pay $1,000 each month. Okay, so we pay $1,000. Just drag it down here. Okay, so it looks like we'll be able to pay the car off within 27 months. So again, by you paying just that extra $230 extra a month, you pretty much knock off 8 to 9 months off of that loan. And so in terms of interest, E2, and we're gonna go down to E28. So again, it's originally had we made the minimum payments, we would have ended up paying about $2,800 in terms of interest. Now it's $2,100, but still, again, the bulk of the money that the bank is going to make is going to be in that beginning. That was kind of an extreme example of paying about an extra $230 more, so to pay $1,000 a month each month instead of the $771. So actually, you'll see also too that a little can go a long way as well. So again, $771.93. Let's just round this up to $775 that we pay each month instead. So we go down. Essentially, by you paying the extra $3, we pretty much knock off a month off. Essentially, we just knock a month off. So instead of paying it off in 36 months, we pay it off in 35 months. So again, a little can go a long way. Like we said in the beginning, we're in the middle of our debt-free journey. And so before, when we first got our car, we just made our monthly payments, didn't think much of it. But then when I ended up making an amortization schedule, it really put into perspective how much money we're wasting by just making the minimum payments for the entire duration of our duration of our loan. And so just seeing this really motivated me, because it is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I understand the bank has to make money, but still, it just feels ridiculous to me that, you know, we're essentially, we have a loan that's for 72 months. We're essentially paying what, $31,000 for a $25,000 car. I really hope this puts into perspective of how ridiculous sometimes all of this is, or like just how a little can go a long way when you just make those extra payments.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. If I want to pay for a $25,000 car, I don't want to have to pay extra just because you're paying the minimum amount. I mean, that's what they don't tell you. That's where they get you.
Exactly.
That's where they get you. They're like, oh, pay this minimum amount. You'll be okay. You just have to pay this minimum and you'll be okay for the month. But then how much do you actually pay?
A lot. Okay, maybe I should help.
Hold me back.
Okay, maybe
Hold me back. I'm gonna go to.
Okay, hey, shh. You called me down. Now it's my turn to calm you down.
Who's
Don't ever make just the minimum amount of payments. So don't forget, check out our previous videos about TVM Solver and about our debt-free journey as well. Don't forget, smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell icon, because you are not gonna wanna miss any future videos about our debt repayment journey. I really hope y'all learned a lot. I hope y'all never just make the minimum payments. Beat the system, don't pay too much in interest, and have a fantastic day.
Pound it!